1 year industry experience as a design student is a lot. Here's how I got there, what I should have known, and how you can get there too. My university provided me opportunities to apply to this co-op program where my terms were 4 weeks long and I needed a minimum 3 terms. And I also want to gain valuable experience, mostly in design or UX UI. But after multiple rejections, I landed my first interview and co-op in marketing. And then my second co-op with an extension was in multimedia design. Although I'm grateful, enjoyed, and learned a lot about these experiences, I did not expect it at all. However, I thought if I were to apply to co-ops or internships again, what should I know? Number 1, just apply, even if you're scared of rejection. I remember being very selective when I was applying for co-op jobs, but that was also because at that time I was really scared of being rejected from the companies without having a lot of design experiences or skills prior to me applying. I think that us as young designers, we kind of have this negative connotation to rejection as it's like a bad thing, and this fear kind of stops us from even applying or going after those opportunities. I learned that rejection is part of this process whenever we're applying to co-ops or internships or even trying to reach our career goals, and that it's also better to try than to not try at all. Whatever results that you get, even if you do get rejected, it does not affect you as a young designer. Number 2, you'll need to put in the extra work, especially on your portfolio. I need preparing for my resume and my cover letters were gonna take a lot of time for me to polish, but no one told me how much time and effort for me to create or build my portfolio. All of that time that I invested would make me feel like sometimes even the results of my portfolio, sometimes I would be very unhappy with it. What I should have known is that your portfolio only showcases the skills and the experience in the projects that you have right now as a young designer, and that over time, as you gain more project or work experience, your portfolio will slowly start to improve as you also start to improve. Also remember that if you want something, you're going to have to put in all of that time and work and that effort in order to achieve the results that you want to get. Number 3, continue to work on your hard and soft skills. Hard skills are your technical and job related skills, whereas your soft skills are more of your personality traits and your people skills. Practicing your hard technical skills, which will help you improve your confidence in landing those co-op or internship jobs, as well as practicing your soft skills whenever you work with your friends or other designers in team projects. You'll be able to answer those personality level type questions during interviews. Both knowing about your hard and soft skills will benefit you greatly. Number 4, understand that employers know you're still a young designer. I remember being very intimidated by the positions when I was applying for co-op, just because how the job or the positions how they were described, what the companies were kind of like looking for. Because you're still starting, employers, that they understand or they know that we're still kind of new to the field. I would think that employers are also there to kind of help you out, since it is like a co-op or internship type job, that they are willing to be there to help you succeed. I would recommend that if you want to have a positive work experience, I suggest making a learning plan, at least with some learning objectives in mind. And number 5, expand your network. I know that's very competitive right now, especially in the design and tech industry. Kind of also discourages me a little bit as a young designer because I still am new to this type of field. Expanding your network, drop by design communities around in your local areas, or contacting some people maybe on LinkedIn would really help. Contacting people on LinkedIn that you have mutuals with and they are working or they're currently working at a company that you want to apply for an internship for. It's not recommended recommend it to be desperate in this case because you don't want to like come off as that, I guess you could say. So definitely I would recommend taking your time and start as being friends with other designers for a more natural and friendlier approach. If you haven't yet, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on a notification bell to this channel. If you really enjoyed this type of content, I highly recommend you watching this video, which will be right here. So have a look at that and I'll see you there.